Well, we'll have 3 right in a row for all of you antsy Nancy's out in the all of you chatters out there itching for a fight. So Flame Orb Jelly works. Right, we Leech Life, U-turn into Jelly at 261. I guess I don't even need to pre-damage Jelly. Or no, I do, because I want to bait Crunch always from Ursaring and not Protect. So Leech Life, U-turn, webs are up to Jelly at 261. We take Magma Storm down to 228. And we get Burn. We always bait Leaf Blade into Beedrill. So we swap. We kill with the U-turn back into Jelly, who should take Burn Tick and Magma Storm again. So Jelly goes from 261 down to 228 for Carnivine, down to 195 for Magmortar, plus Burn down to 179. So 179, we always get Thunderbolts. We go Torterra on T-Bolt. We either kill with Earthquake or we chip Ursaring. If we kill with Torterra, we go Jelly on Always Facade, and then Jelly is always dead to Crunch after Burn Tick and Magma Storm. So it can't protect on Jelly. Right, because we want that to be able to go into Golisopod, who's at 153. So we always get Crunch, and we exit into Beedrill, who can clean up and kill with the U-turn. Probably back into Jelly, so that we get Magmortar Thunderbolt again. And then we go Torterra on the Thunderbolt. He can't switch Arbok. And we kill with Torterra. Arbok comes out. It's not always Gunk Shot then into Arbok, but I guess I could manipulate it. I could just let Magma Storm whittle me down so that we always get Gunk Shot on the switch. Although if it's Glare, it's also fine because we just have pre-toxic Swampert with a zoom lens. So getting it on Glare is better, but it shouldn't matter. So then we just go into Swampert on Arbok with the zoom lens pre-toxic. So I think we've got it. Let's set it up and run it out. So we'll go Mega B, Jellicent, Terra, Lucha, Swampy, and Golisopod. Okay, we need to pre-damage Jelly to 261 and Goalie to 153. Oops. It should be 261. And then goalie to 153. Okay, goalie 153. So Beedrill, we've got Beedrillite. We'll go Flame Orb on Jelly. Torterra will go Shed Shell. So that we can switch out. Hawlucha is Shed Shell. Swampert will be Zoom Lens. Hit through Bright Powder. And then Golisopod, I guess we can go Citrus, just in case. Yeah, if I kill Ursaring with Hawlucha. No, I'm not killing Ursaring with Hawlucha, if necessarily. I only kill Ursaring with Lucha if Magmortar is dead. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Because if we kill Ursaring with Lucha and Magmortar's still alive, it's random move Magmortar. And we need to get Thunderbolt. So we only kill Ursaring with Lucha if Magmortar's dead. Otherwise we use B through Golisopod. If Magmortar's dead, Golisopod shouldn't come out, and B should not come back out. Okay. Listen, man, this is serious stuff. We gotta be prepped here. We can't miss this game plan up. Jelly 261, Flame Orb, goalie 153. I guess Crunch is gonna be, yeah, it should always be boosted by Toxic Orb. Or Crunch is never boosted, it's only Facade. Okay. Okay, I think we've got it. We got a pre-toxic Swampert though. So we gotta do one last thing. We gotta find a wild Salazzle so that we can get pre-toxic. The NPC in the Poké Center can pre-poison us, but not pre-toxic. Toxic is going to do a little bit less damage on the first turn. And then more over time. So 10% chance to find a wild Salazzle here. I say it every time. I've heard like 40 Pokemon before seeing a Salazzle is like the unofficial record. If anyone's counting out there, I think we're maybe close to 20. Like that 15 to 20 range without seeing it. And for a big salamander, a big lizard. There it is. Okay. Okay, now we're looking for toxic. Perfect. Okay. Heal Torterra up. Heal you for now. And then we'll make our way to the fight here. Toxic makes it so that Arbok can't click Glare and paralyze us. So the gimmick with Arbok is it's got Glare to try and paralyze you, and then a Bright Powder to try and make you miss. And you can only hold one item to kind of play around one of those. You can either play around the paralysis or play around missing. So if we pre-toxic, we can't get parried, and then we can hold the zoom lens so that we always hit through Bright Powder. And then we also bait it out last so that we don't have to hold a Shed Shell and we're not trapped from Magma Storm. Okay, we fought you. We fought this guy. Let me just heal up in case I accidentally walk into him early. On you. Yeah, and this must be the next fella here. We heal up Swampert. Poisoned with the one last check. Mega B, Flame Orb, Shed Shell, Zoom Lens, Citrus. I'm gonna run to the bathroom quick and then we'll do it in just a second. I think I can force an ad too so that it doesn't pop up during the fight. Let's see here. How can I force an ad? Here, boom boom ding ding. Alright, I'll be back in one quick minute. Alright, we got everyone set up. Let's go ahead and do it. Last grunt in Hellroom before the 2 boss battles. For Tabitha and Maxie. Okay, he's gonna lead this electric spider guy. He's gonna want to set up sticky webs that basically slows us down anytime we switch into one of our Pokemon. We're gonna go ahead and break this guy down to his focus sash. He's always gonna live on 1 HP here. So we Mega Evolve and click Leech Life. So hangs on to Sash. It should set up sticky webs. Perfect. Yes, sir. We'll take Magma Storm Chip here, and then we're gonna U-turn into Jelly. Jelly should always get Carnivine. It should never be Magmortar. If it's Magmortar, it's not good. But this should always be Carnivine for a fast kill because we fall into sticky webs. If webs weren't up, we would be faster and it would be Magmortar. So we take Magma Storm, and now baiting is based off of... we get Flame Orb proc, but we don't take Burn Tick the first turn. This should be Carnivine. Beautiful. So at this HP, and because we're burned, it's never Sleep Powder. It's always a Grass move into Jelly. It is never Knockoff. Knockoff does 194 max roll. We can go into Beedrill on either Leaf Blade or Leaf Storm. We can switch because we're a Ghost type. We're still faster after Sticky Webs with Beedrill. So take Leaf Storm. Take Magma Storm. And then we're gonna kill this guy with U-turn. We're gonna go back into Jelly. We drop speed. We take Burn Tick. And we take Magma Storm Tick. This should be Magmortar for always Thunderbolt. We can go into Torterra, who's immune to electric moves. Just holding the Shed Shell so we can switch. We get Cotton Webs, completely fine. Perfect. So Magmortar's holding a Choice Specs, so it can only ever click Thunderbolt. And now that the AI is locked into an immunity, it's a 50% chance to switch into Ursaring this turn. We've got lines whether it switches or whether it stays in. If it stays in, Magmortar goes down. If it switches, we'll have to deal with Magmortar later. So we go for Earthquake. He does switch. This should be Ursaring. Beautiful. So we'll get some chip on Ursaring. He gets his Toxic Orb procs, which basically means that his Facade is going to do a lot more damage now, and he's even faster with his ability Quick Feet. So this should be always Facade into Torterra. It's never Earthquake, never Crunch. I suppose it could be Protect, which is completely fine. We're going to go back into Jelly. And we'll either Protect or Facade. And I think it's just Facade because he is poisoned. Perfect. So the reason we had Flame Orb is so we could take extra chip outside of Magma Storm We still wanted to bait Carnivine first, but we wanted to take enough chip so that Ursaring always sees a kill with Crunch, so it couldn't protect. I guess because it's poison, it could probably never protect anyway. But Jelly should always bait Crunch. We are never dead to... Oh, this could be Earthquake, actually. There's 5 rolls of Earthquake that overlap. So if it goes for Earthquake... Golisopod doesn't exit at this HP, actually. So I can't go into Golisopod yet. Can I go into Hawlucha? Let's see here. I don't think Ursaring is dead to Toxic Tick this turn, but probably is the turn after. So if I go Golisopod and he clicks Earthquake, it's like 20% to maybe click Earthquake. I lose my Golisopod, which is one of my best Pokemon that I have. I'm pretty sure, anyway. Yeah, I definitely lose my Golisopod to Magmortar. So I can't go Golisopod unless I guarantee Crunch, which I can't do anymore. So how do I beat this thing? Okay, it's Earthquake Crunch. I can go Hawlucha this turn. We're never dead. He takes Toxic Orb Chip. Lucha baits Facade. I can go back into Jelly. Ursaring should die to Toxic Tick when Jelly comes out. But Jelly could bait Psychic from Magmortar, then it's not guaranteed Thunderbolt. So how am I killing Magmortar in the back? Maybe I go into... let's see. I can go into Torterra when the Ursaring dies on Crunch. I appreciate that, Dalton. I can go Torterra when this thing dies to Toxic Orb. And I can get Flamethrower from Magmortar. I don't have a way to consistently get Psychic, I don't think. I can't get Beedrill in on Crunch, we just die. So I have to kill this. If I have Hawlucha out, I bait Psychic Thunderbolt. Or Flamethrower, it's completely random move. So that seems not good. I wonder if I even needed Flame Orb on Jelly. I thought I did, but maybe I didn't. I guess we had an extra turn of Jelly switching because Magmortar switched out. So I took more Burn Tick with the diverging line. Yeah, I just can't go Golisopod. That's just not, I think, a good idea. Because we'll just die to Facade the next turn. Or if I kill it with Sucker Punch or something, or First Impression, we just die to Magmortar. What is Golisopod at? I might have to dodge a crit. And even then, I don't know if that helps us. Golisopod's at 153, so I can't switch in on Flamethrower from Magmortar into Goalie. Let's see here. Jelly can get always Psychic Thunderbolt, I think. I don't think we ever get Flamethrower into Jelly. We take 269 divided by... we take 16 plus 33. We take 49 residual on a jelly, which would put us down to 81. So jelly could also bait flamethrower. It's not guaranteed psychic thunderbolt from Magmortar. If I U-turn with Beedrill, I'm also just baiting random move. Poison Jab is a range to kill on Magmortar. So I either risk goalie on like a 20% here. Otherwise I can maybe try and chain Magmortar with Swampert. I can chain kill Magmortar and Arbok with Swampert, maybe. It'll be close, but I think I might be able to do it. I have to get in on T-Bolt though for Magmortar, which isn't guaranteed. I can't recover with Jelly, I'm just too slow. And if I go Torterra, I get Fire Blast. Or I get Torterra in on a 50-50 Psychic Thunderbolt. Very rarely Flamethrower. Be like 2 rolls of Flamethrower. Be like 2 out of 16, and it has to click Flamethrower over Psychic and Thunderbolt. So like a 2 and 16 into a 1 out of 3. For like 4% to click Flamethrower and lose Torterra. If it goes Psychic, I also just lose Torterra too though, I'm pretty sure. Well no, if it goes Psychic, I can switch into goalie and exit. I'm pretty sure. I am dead to Psychic crit though. Or I get Flamethrower and I go Swampert, and I don't think that works. I think I just take too much damage. And I get intimidated from Arbok, so that just doesn't work. I think my best bet is to try and kill this thing with Torterra out. How much health does Torterra have? 199, we take Crunch. Plus Magma Storm. Now Torterra gets like, we could get Psychic or Flamethrower. Neither one is guaranteed. I can maybe sack Jelly too. That might be my best play. Without trying to get out Deathless. So we could get EQ here. There's, I don't think, a way to get guaranteed Crunch from anyone else. Alright, that's the Prunkalista needs to come in on a Crunch.